very much for making it to the Barbie Horse Adventures 2 panel. I'm glad to know there's that many other people loving that game. No, obviously, this is Gears of War 3, which means it's going to be awesome. It will be loud. And we'll have very, very big guns. I do not want to waste any more time to obviously introduce two of the most important people associated with this franchise. The executive producer of Gears of War 3, Rod Ferguson. One of the best faces in the gaming industry, design director at Epic Games, Cliff Bleszinski. Karen Travis, who has written the first two books and will be writing, well, 2 more books in the Gears of War novelizations.
This is Carlo Ferris, the voice of Dominic Santiago.
Sup, bitches? But we really love the Coltrane, baby! Wow!
On his fate in Gears of War 3.
Yeah!
Michael Goff, ladies and gentlemen.
I just have cool.
What is the status of the Gears of War movie?
Because I know every single one of you is about to ask that. So if I answer this question, probably half of you are going to sit down. So we're in a position where Hollywood is a wonderful, mysterious beast. And last year we were in a position where we had a script and we felt like we were good to go. And we sat back and we looked at what we were doing. And what we had on paper was something that was a lot more like 2012, whereas it would have been like a very, very large budget, like 120 million or something like that. And we sat there and thought, well, the studio is going to be really worried about that if there's chainsawing people in half and it's rated R and it doesn't have a love story or Will Smith's son in it, right? Because that wouldn't be good. To be fair,
Comic-Con exclusive.
To be fair, I don't think he could play the Coltrane, but to be fair, we've been working with our friends at Legendary Pictures. Thomas Tull's somewhere in the crowd right there.
Yeah.
And he assures me that as we work on it, you'll get something that's a lot more cool like District 9 and a lot less 2012. So.
And will any achievements from the Gears of War 2 have any impact on the multiplayer that you'll be playing with in Gears of War 3?
Yes, but we haven't figured it out yet. There's one thing that Rod and I are talking about right now, and it's, how do we reward those players who stick with Gears 2 right now and go all the way through to a level 100? By the way, you guys could be getting 20 XP right now. I just wanted to point that out.
You could be playing right now.
You could be playing right
But
now.
it's great to reward loyalty, right? It's a frequent buyer card at Subway, so yes, there will be something, but we haven't figured it out yet.
Right.
Is Marcus's father cooperating with the Locust?
Is Marcus's father cooperating with the Locust?
Man, look how quiet it got. That was awesome. The whole room went quiet.
That's like saying, who's Kaiser Soze?
Totally.
Or what's in the box? So we are mum on a lot of the intimate details of the story, and we're actually not going to give up too much more about the campaign because we want it to be a surprise when you get it.
Right.
Yeah. And then tell all your friends.
So yeah, that's the thing for us. Gears of War 3, we wanted to have a sense of closure. We want you to feel like you got the answers to some of the mysteries. Yeah. Not all of them, because we want to keep the universe interesting. But in terms of the story, when you finish Gears of War 3, you'll feel satisfied. You'll put your controller down, take a deep breath, and go, "Yeah, I got it. I understand it." That kind of thing. So those are the types of things we're looking to explore in Gears 3 for the people in terms of our story.
My question is about the shotguns in the game. We saw the double barreled one in the E3 trailer now. Is the old Nasher still going to be back? Is it still going to be available? And if so, is it going to be more like Gears 1 or Gears 2 type Nasher?
Well, we've steadily patched the Nasher to be a lot more like Gears 1 as we've tweaked it in Gears 2. We will have further refinements with that. And again, we're trying to find that balance between 1 and 2. There's a lot of mojo that's going on with that gun as far as third person and where the bullets and the pellets hit is their center hitting pellet. And we've tried to assure you, ourselves and Lee Perry have analyzed this and lost sleep over it. That said, the double barrel, you get somebody within a few feet of you and you have a 180-degree cone in front of you, it's pink mist all the way.
Challenges that you guys want to overcome. I think the big one in this is 4-player co-op, because in the past you felt that the story really, it's hard to try to get 4-player co-op there, and everyone knows it's also a technical challenge for any game developer out there. What's the way that you approached 4-player co-op, and how has it sort of changed Gears of War?
The big change for us it was really around the storytelling. I mean, when you look at it, we want to do, I mean, we've done this for Gears 1. We never wanted to be co-op just to be an add-on feature. It was never the icing, it was always the cake. And then we looked at it, you know, when we were looking at Gears 2, we were saying, like, it's really hard to tell a story with 4 different perspectives. We just didn't want to do the, oh, it's the main character and 3 clones of the main character, right? Or that you can only play co-op for these 3 missions, or there's a special mission pack you have to get to do co-op. I mean, for us, it was always all the way through. And so we had to actually work really hard with Karen to kind of craft a story that allowed for 4-player co-op all the way through. And so when you have any event that happens in the story has to be witnessed by 3 other people, it really changes how you do storytelling.
The cool thing about that, to supplement what Rod was saying, is that the only way you can really play as certain characters in the campaign is to be player 3 or 4, right? So if you want to play as Anya or Sam in the campaign, get a buddy, play co-op, right? And then we, as creatives, as storytellers, we've become more confident in our abilities, so we actually switch up the story. So after a little while, you start as Marcus and Dom, and then you play as Cole and Baird, and then the storylines kind of weave in together, Pulp Fiction style. It turned out pretty cool.
Thank you so much, guys. A round of applause.
All right. Thank you, Adam. Great job.
Yeah, it's like...